Hello, and welcome to the Slightly Biased Podcast, episode 72, Top 5 Horror Movies Streaming on Amazon, Hulu, or Netflix. I'm Vinny.
I'm Grayson.
My name is Ethan.
Ethan is our special guest tonight on this episode. He was begging to be back on the program. He lifted his band, and he is back and ready to record and be himself.
I was
Hopefully
never
not,
banned.
though.
Provided he behaves.
Yeah.
I was never banned.
It was a band. You're a band.
I mean, if you were banned, would you know?
Yes, I have my sources.
Oh, shit.
My,
Well, anyways.
I'd like to take this time to say hello to all of our personal NSA agents. Hi, my personal NSA agent. If you're listening, hello. Vinny, how was your week?
So, me first.
Yeah.
Me first. Oh, my goodness. My week was fascinating. I have been running because my half marathon is this Sunday. I ran 10 miles
Ooh.
last night.
Ooh,
Yeah, running,
wow!
not fun.
I saw the map that you tweeted.
That's the course I have to run
Looked like
on
fun.
Sunday.
I'm
It's a
proud
little
of
up and
you.
down like that.
You looked interesting on
Very
the
proud of you.
emerald necklace.
Yeah, that's where it is. You know, it's 8 a.m. Start nice and fresh during the
Good
day.
start time.
I'm gonna be done by about 1 p.m. So that's cool. Nice, 4-hour half marathon.
Should be good.
Wow.
As long as when I'm done, I'm gonna have my Regina's Pizza from the North End.
Are you gonna get a 13.1 sticker?
Oh my god, no fucking way.
I hate that you go to Regina's Pizza.
Why? What do you have against Regina's Pizzeria?
There's-
Oh, it's not Domino's.
Isn't the
right?
most
Oh, I'm sorry,
American pizza?
Mr. Domino's
American food
over
pizza?
here. I just think you should go to a better place since you're in the North End.
What's a better place?
Wait, hold on. Regina's.
Mike's Pastries.
Regina's in
It's in the North End. It's in Alston. There's a bunch of them.
the North End.
Yeah, it's one on the North End.
Okay.
That's the closest one I order from. That's why I go
Hmm.
there. You think I should somewhere better, yet you have no recommendations?
Blaze.
You
Not
ignorant
here.
slut.
Blaze.
Not here.
Blaze pizza.
Not
here.
here.
Not
Oh,
here,
I don't
fuck
like Blaze.
boy.
I don't
Blaze
like
is so good.
I don't like Blaze. Regina's is better. If you like just cheese, Regina's is a better selection.
Yeah, see, I'm not
7-Eleven pizza.
Oh,
Actually, Cumberland Farms.
we
not bad.
actually me and Why do I call you Anthony?
Anthony.
Me and Ethan. I'm losing my mind over here. Me and Ethan used to work with somebody who
It's a
went
slow
to
descent.
Cumberland Farms. Pizza every day.
The heroin addict.
He went for it. Anyways,
I mean, that's what he was.
You can't
That's
say-
what he
you
got
can't
fired
say
for.
that.
he was
He was terminated because he was doing heroin and
Oh.
selling company property.
Allegedly.
We found the receipts in his desk.
Oh, God.
We're not gonna get into it, but
Wait,
yes.
his heroin dealer was giving him receipts?
The
No,
the
he was
pawn
pawning.
shop.
Yeah.
Oh,
giving him
no. Why would he
receipts.
bring them back to work?
Because when you're a drug addict, you don't think right. you
Oh,
know?
right.
That's
Okay.
the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
And
fact.
You worked at Cumbies?
no, he went there for lunch every day. He would
went to
drive to Cumberland
Cumbies.
Farms because he had no
Okay.
money and it was
Yeah.
cheap there.
He would recommend the
Okay.
pizza to me and Vinny like every other day. He'd be like, "Have you guys tried
He'd
the
walk
pizza
in with
yet?"
like one slice of pizza and that was his lunch.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
Well,
It
you
was
don't
very
need
sad.
you don't need food when you're on crack, so that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't need food when you're on
ask
heroin.
North Korea.
Or heroin? I don't know. I
Ask
don't
North
remember.
Korea. They eat sawdust and crystal meth. Keeps them full.
And rats.
And if they have any
Yeah.
around, Yeah.
Yeah, it's a privilege. They feed the
And,
sawdust to
yeah.
the rats, fattens them up.
In my fantasy league now, I'm 5-0, doing pretty good.
Must be nice.
Oof.
To have friends,
I'm
I
2
know.
and 3.
I don't think there's anything
your
I care
quarterback?
less about than fantasy
You do
football.
Russell Wilson.
Oh, you have Russell Wilson and you're that bad?
I lose by like 2 points, dude. It's so
doesn't
close.
matter. I have
I
Lamar
just
Jackson.
keep getting hit with bye weeks.
I have Lamar. Well, you gotta adjust your fucking things as you go.
Well, I'm sorry. Is it PPR standard you playing in?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I signed up
wow.
for the league. And on Sunday for Caroline's birthday, we went and got dim sum in Chinatown.
Delicious.
We went with Kay because he's Chinese,
I love Kay.
and we got there first before he got there. And this is a very authentic place in Chinatown. So they start talking to you, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck a dim sum is. She's coming over with a cart trying to give us stuff, and we're like, please give me a moment.
Our friend
Kay-
is on their way.
Kay will be here soon.
Our
Kay-
translator is coming.
Kay sits down. He goes, oh, what do you guys want? They come up. He starts talking in Mandarin to them. And I'm like, and they're like, just giving us plates. And I'm like, oh, God, thank God Kay was here. I'd be so lost without him.
You should
And
bring
it's-
me next time.
And you can come. And it turns out, I'm not a fan of dim sum. I don't like
Oh.
a lot of the texture of the stuff they serve has like a slimy texture to it. I don't like that.
No.
I don't like it.
Oh.
But I'll go
Wow.
again. I'd go again.
That's
Dang.
cool.
That was my week. And searching for wedding bands. That's my week right now. Caroline's
Is
about
that
to
a
walk in.
door that I hear?
Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Grayson wants to go next.
My-
Give us an update on the fleas.
My week has been average and uneventful. I started playing Dead by Daylight, actually. That was fun.
Is that what we were talking about
Spooky.
last week?
Dead by Daylight is the asymmetrical
Oh, never mind.
multiplayer online
Oh,
survival
oh,
game where
okay.
four survivors face off against a killer. Usually,
That's what. Yeah.
yeah, and
Spooky.
the killer is sometimes an original creation, and the other half of the time, the killer is from a movie.
Well, let's have to say it's very topical of today's episode. then.
Yes,
Thank
it
you-
is.
thank you-
That's
thank
why
you
I
for
brought
playing.
it up.
Very
Thank you for playing.
topical.
Some of the
Very
killers
cool,
that
very
you can
cool.
face
Very
off
cool.
against
Very
are
cool.
Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees,
They still have Jason in the
Michael
game?
Myers.
They still have Jason in the game though.
I don't maybe
Because they
probably.
had Friday the 13th came out with their own game.
Is
Yeah, no, I
Alien
think
in
it
the
is still in the game. Michael Myers and the Ghostface Killer.
Is Demogorgon in it too? I thought
Wait,
I saw
The
Um,
Demogorgon is also in it.
Wait,
yeah.
from the Wu-Tang Clan or?
No, Ghostface from
From
Scream.
Scream. Okay.
Oh.
Just wanted to clear that up.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no.
Thank you for being here.
The
Wow.
Ghostface Killer, not Ghostface Killer.
Oh, all right. Just wanted to make sure.
It's a hard hour.
Completely
For,
different.
for our younger viewers.
None of the younger viewers will know what we're talking about. Yeah, no, they have, and they also have the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Wow. That is
It's very cool.
topical. Stranger Things renew for a season 4.
Topical.
I just finished season 3.
Wow.
Actually, that's my other part of my week. Is
Nice.
I watched like a couple episodes or like a month and a half ago. Finally watched the rest of it. I binged it all in like
See, the
2
thing with
nights.
that is I feel
It's
like
fucking
the
amazing.
show is a blur in my mind because I watched it in like 2 days.
It's so good.
But it's like a blur right now. Like I'm trying to picture.
Yeah, but that's
like,
good. That means it seems like a movie. in
No,
your
I
head.
wish it was week to week.
Yeah, Mel. I guess you could just watch the whole thing again.
Yeah, I guess next year when season 4.
I really
Guess
want
I'll
to talk
come
about
out.
it now. I want someone to talk about the whole thing with.
Oh.
So if you want to talk about it, I'll
Sure,
hit you
we
up.
can talk about it after.
It was really good. I loved it. Watched Stranger Things. Played a little bit of Dead by Daylight.
Yeah,
I found a flea on my arm. That was
there
fun.
it is.
Ah!
Grayson's apartment had
I have
fleas.
fleas in my apartment. I'm really mad about
Oh, That's unsanitary.
it. It's the neighborhood's fault.
Oh, now it's society's fault
I
that you
think
have
it's-
fleas.
I think it's the
I blame
apartment above.
society for my problems too.
Ne-
His
next
voice
time you
keeps
say you're
cracking.
the Joker. Well, he's only 19.
I know. The apartment above and below us both had fleas, and then the cat on the street had fleas that I
Stop
pet.
touching cats.
I only touched it once.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter.
It only takes
Clearly.
one time to get addicted to drugs.
Have you ever seen the GIF
The
online?
first flea is free.
Have you ever seen the GIF online where the kid has really bad lice? And they
No,
take a thick
don't.
comb to it.
No.
And it's just they jump
Don't
off.
even
it's
say it.
gross.
I have seen that.
It's got a pumpkin spice latte here from Dunks. It's actually
All right,
not a
Please don't call
spice.
it.
It's just a
pumpkins.
pumpkin
Can you
latte.
preface it with Dunkin's first?
I got a Dunkin's
afterwards?
pumpkin
Thank you.
latte for $2 because it was before 6 p.m.
I had my
Between
first
2 and 6, they got those $2 lattes. It's fucking
I
delicious.
had my first Starbucks PSL on Sunday, and it was so good.
This cost me $1 because my Cash App like plastic card gives me a boost of $1 off at coffee shops. And this is
Cash App.
a $2 beverage costs me $1. So this is a $1 pumpkin latte from Dunks.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Social
You should write
engineering.
You should write a book.
Social engineering is real.
Fact.
I only use that card to buy Dunkin' Donuts, just because it gives me $1 off in coffee shops once a day.
Oh, once a day.
Yeah.
Nice.
The first time of the day. If it's more than $1,
Nice.
if it's more than like
Is that a-
$1.50.
Is that a paper cup? It looks like a paper cup, right? That's paper.
It's
Yeah.
foam.
Yeah, it's
No,
paper.
it's not.
Yeah, no, it's paper.
It's paper.
Oh wow.
The styrofoam
See.
stuff's going away, which I'm grateful for because that's styrofoam shit sucks.
What do you mean?
Bad for the environment.
Environment's already gone.
Wow.
It's too late. You're right.
It's too
you
late.
fucking baby millennials.
We
over
should
there.
still try though, because we can make it slightly less fucked.
It's not my world.
Greta Thunberg is like leading the charge, man. She's better than all
Wait.
of us.
The girl from The Simpsons?
Greta Thunberg is the Swedish girl with autism that's like
She has
leading-
autism.
Wait, she's autistic?
Did you not know this?
I didn't think she was autistic at all.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
She spoke. I don't. Whenever she spoke, I
yeah,
don't see
she
it.
spoke pretty good.
Well, she was getting
She
a lot
spoke pretty good.
of. She spoke pretty good. Yeah,
Like-
no, like she got a lot of hate from people. They called her retarded and stuff. And then she was like, "You jokes on you guys. I'm actually autistic, so fuck you."
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
you learn something new every day.
People called her like retarded. People, like a bunch of like
Well, that's because there are a bunch
like
of
Alex Jones
yeah.
types. They were all calling her
They're all
retarded.
pieces of shit.
What's
Like
wrong with InfoWars?
Rand Paul and shit.
God,
I
Paul
buy all
Ryan.
their merch.
unironically, he buys all the merch.
I just do it for fun. I resell it. People go nuts for it.
Cool.
If you're
That's
to
not-
InfoWars, he has info stores.
Info
God.
stores.
Do you buy their dick pills and their brain pills?
Those actually work. I've used
Oh.
them quite a bit.
Ooh, I can see. I
it's-
can see them working.
It's just syphilis in pill form and destroys your brain anyway. Neurosyphilis.
Look how big
If
your dick is.
the more holes in your brain, the better.
Yay! It's just syphilis. Fucking. Anyway, yeah, no, the economy's. I mean, the economy, the environment. The environment's fucked. Is Brazil still on fire?
I don't know. They've mentioned it's probably yes. They're probably covering it up.
Probably. Well, we'll see.
Oh well. Anyways, Ethan, when were you on this show last? It's been a while. It's been
How
over
was
a year.
how has your life
It's,
been?
it's been about a year.
Has it been? Yeah.
I went to college, met many women.
Met many women.
Yep.
Loved one of them.
Loved a few. Missed one. Turned 22.
Missed how? Missed how?
Yep.
Like ships passing in the night, or like I wish you were here.
I wish you were here.
Aw, he
Oh
misses
my
one of
gosh,
them.
that's good.
Yep.
Do you go on? Did
awful.
you go on a date with this one, or you just
Was it,
No.
was it
idea
from
in your
afar?
head.
So I'll give a quick synopsis of it.
Wait, what genre is this? Is it a horror story, a science fiction story? What are we
It's
doing?
a
here?
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah,
situation.
Romeo and Juliet.
Sounds
Let's
more
go
like
with
a
that.
fantasy to
It's a
me.
tragedy.
It's a fantasy.
It's a tragedy. Romeo and
So-
Juliet's a tragedy.
Friends at first, obviously, and
Yeah.
then went on a
Went on the bone train?
Friendcation up in New Hampshire.
Did you let her into the bone zone?
Oh, she got boned.
Okay, we don't
Yeah.
talk like
Oh,
that. Let's act like an
yeah.
adult, please.
All right.
Choo choo.
So
How would you feel?
we
if
had-
Bone
somebody was
train
talking
is
to you
leaving
like
the
that?
station.
we had a very adult time there.
Yes.
And then continued it when we got back, and then she's kind of crazy. So yeah, that ended.
She's kind of crazy.
Please explain what you mean by an adult.
She
time.
wants to like go out and get dinners. She's crazy.
Yeah, she wanted to like talk, and I was like, not having that.
Is
No,
that
thank
are you
you.
being sarcastic, or is that actually what you consider the adult part?
It was more the opposite. I wouldn't talk to her, so she was like, "Yeah, bye."
So
You
she's
don't-
crazy.
You
because
don't
of that.
share emotions.
So
and stuff.
she's crazy.
There was some more stuff like with her.
I take the
her-
opposite tack where I overshare my emotions.
People are like, "Whoa!" I'm just so closed off. She was just like, "Nope," and then she had some issues as well.
Oh my
So-
God. Okay.
Hey man,
Yeah,
we all
that was
got
it.
baggage. I'm
Yeah.
looking for baggage that goes with mine.
Yeah, it was a good time though.
I'm quoting Rent, the musical.
Had some.
No, I didn't. I don't know.
I
I know. I had to
I know what
explain
Rent
it because I
is.
know you won't know.
I had no idea. Yeah, so that was fun.
Anthony Rapp.
I've got baggage too.
I think so.
Turned
That's-
22 on Monday. That was
Wow.
fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got drunk
He's an
at the
adult now.
bars. Yeah,
Wow.
fun time.
All
I drank a
grown up.
White Claw for the first time, raspberry
wow.
flavored.
Wait, did all the laws go away?
All my laws went away. I
You
was
didn't
breaking
need to
all
be
of
a
them.
cop anymore.
I was-
There's
I
no
was
laws. We were
Throwing
drinking
trash
claws.
cans, puking everywhere. It was great. No one cared.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
puked up some claws?
To be
Or is
22
just the one
Yeah.
claw?
My God.
Multiple claws.
Multiple claws.
Like they were
you
like bear
puking claw?
claws like coming out,
Were you
like you know
puking
the
claw?
donut. I was puking the claws.
Oh.
My God. To be 22 again.
Yep.
I don't think I could ever actually drink enough claw to get me to the point puking claw.
Oh, I wasn't just
That's a lot of
drinking
claw.
that.
When I was.
Okay.
I was drinking like
I was worried for a second.
brown ales and like I had
20
some Jameson shots too.
Don't
and-
mix Jameson and claws, dude.
And then
Dude, Jameson's
then
so
I ordered
gross.
some
I
White
hate
Claw.
Jameson.
Remember at your birthday we
It's
drank
disgusting.
Jameson.
Oh, it kills
do
my
you remember
stomach.
this
Did we-
brandy?
Yeah, we were at the Jameson drinking
It kill-
Jameson,
it just
right?
Hennessy.
It was we were
Hennessy.
drinking
Yeah, we were
Hennessy.
at
Okay.
Hennessy.
Both of them. They just kill my
We were
stomach.
at Hennessy's drinking Hennessy.
Just kill my stomach.
Yeah, and that was awful.
That's before they kicked that girl
Your birthday's
out.
coming up again, right?
December 15th.
Yeah, buddy.
So are we going again?
31. Sure.
I told you the story about what
doxed yourself.
happened, right?
What?
You,
Oh.
you definitely just doxed yourself.
I'll just change it. December 25th. Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
It's everyone's birthday then. Well, I mean, that's if people care.
That's
about
a self dox. We got a
Man.
self dox.
you. Wow.
Wow. To be
Wow.
22 again.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Hey, you can listen to that Taylor Swift song all year.
I did.
I'm feeling
That was
22.
It was the first thing I did. Not gonna lie.
Was it really?
No.
I was about to be so proud of you. Never mind.
No.
How does it feel for no one to be proud of you?
He has parents, man.
Yeah, I know. Including?
Yeah. So that was my week, in a
Wow.
nutshell.
You mean your year?
His
Yeah,
year.
last
yeah.
time since
So let's go with my
College
year.
girls, White Claw.
Yep.
College-
That's a pretty
College
good year.
girls, 22 White Claws.
Oh my goodness.
That's
checks
about
out.
it.
Should we move on to our
No.
topic?
No, it's limited not yet.
Do you want me
Should
to
we do the
continue?
cat
I
corner?
could pull up some other stuff
I kind of want to know, but I don't know if we should do it on stream. This is kind of saucy, you know.
What?
from my past year.
The tales of woe and love,
I
death,
mean,
and
last
robots.
time we talked to you, you wouldn't even talk to girls. So
Yeah.
Ooh,
And now I've
personal growth.
yeah, I mean that's a huge
gone
jump
to
right
home
there.
base.
You've
So-
gone to
Gone
home
to
base.
home base.
a few
Wow.
times. I'm trying to keep this adult per
Do you
I would
Vincent.
appreciate it
do you
keeping
mean
it,
Vincent?
safe
Do you
for
mean
work.
home plate?
wait. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's laughing.
Yeah. home base.
I'm trying not to say anything inappropriate now.
You can say inappropriate things.
No.
According to Vincent, I can't. So
No, I want him to say inappropriate things.
I mean,
It would make me
he's-
happy.
let's just talk about you going on dates in general for a second.
okay.
Who's your
So-
favorite lady?
No.
Give her- give me her first
I had a
and
pretty
last
awful
name.
date. You want to hear this awful date that I had?
Whose fault? Wait, preface it. Whose fault was the date? Was it yours or hers?
Why was it bad?
Why was it? Well, so it was her fault for being bad.
Oh
Mm,
shit! It's
was
supposed
Yeah,
to- You're really good playing the blame game
Yeah.
I know. I'm pretty good at it.
because you're Mr.
So-
Perfect. I forgot.
So I met her through a mutual friend. She's like 18, and I was like, all right, she has a thing for people in the service.
Ooh.
At 18 years old, what is she? What is it?
Yeah.
1941 right here?
I don't know, but that was her thing. And so I was chatting her up and stuff, and I was like, oh, like let's go bowling, because I don't like going to dates where it's like dinner or like a movie, because then it's kind of either
It's
too
weird when
awkward.
You'll grow
or
into
like,
that. You'll
it's-
grow
or
into
like-
it.
It's weird when you're dating someone who's 18 too. You can't be like, hey, let's get a drink. It's like,
Yeah,
hey, let's
it's
go.
really
let's go to
weird.
Applebee's.
yeah,
I feel like it's easier to pull that off if you have the vibe of being like adult enough. Like
oh yeah,
if you're in the daddy zone, you can pull that off.
Dad.
daddy zone.
Yeah.
Would I be considered in the daddy zone?
No.
Question mark?
No,
Okay.
you're definitely not
Well,
in the daddy zone.
I don't
All
know
right.
what the daddy zone is. Oh, hold on. We're in the middle of a story here.
So so bowling.
Was it Candlepin or Big Balls?
It was a
Candlepin.
King's bowling alley.
Big Balls.
Big balls, yep. So I get there on time, and I'm just waiting around. I text
Is
them
your
like,
is your
oh,
on time or 15 minutes early?
mine's like 5 minutes early.
Okay.
So I get there like 5 minutes early, on time, and I'm waiting there. I text her. I'm like, oh hey, like whatever, like let me know when you get here or whatever. And she texts me, and she's like, oh yeah, my mother took the car to go grocery shopping, so I don't have any way to get there until she comes back. And I did offer. I was like, oh, do you want me to give you
Cancel.
a ride
I
there?
didn't let her me away. She,
And then
she
I
didn't
was
tell you until
like-
you got there. Nope, not dealing with that
Yeah,
shit.
I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, I already cleared my schedule, so there's nothing else I was doing.
But she didn't want you to come get her.
No, this was like beforehand too.
Have you ever met her before this, or was just
Yeah, I met her before at a party and then at a fire.
at what, Chuck E. Cheese?
No, it was actually at a
Drinking something. Drinking a
bouncy
latte
castle
here.
at McDonald's.
Oh, it's like one of those
yeah,
trampoline
It was-
parks.
the
Okay.
The play place in McDonald's.
yeah, it was a play place. Yeah, we met there, and so I went in there and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a drink at the bar because I'm 21 and
At
I
a
could
bowl-
do that.
at a
Well, now I'm
bowling
22,
alley.
so yeah, at a bowling
Wait,
alley.
did you say
Wait,
it that
was
way?
this last
or-
night?
I said it like in my mind.
Was this
okay.
last night?
No, this is like
His face.
5-6 months ago. I think.
okay.
Now.
You just
Actually,
said,
I don't
you said
even
you were
remember.
22 when you in the middle of that story. So
Well, I said I was 21
20
then.
he's
Now I'm
22 now,
22
yeah.
now.
excuse me.
Yeah, you want to jump in and do the cat corner?
Hold on. He's
All right, well, we'll finish the story.
finish your
All right.
story.
Sums it up.
Don't sum it up. Just keep going with
All
what
right.
you're doing.
I go to the bar, get a few beers
A few beers.
because she was like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours late.
Yeah, her mom went grocery shopping
Yeah.
while he was waiting at the bar.
So I was just
That's
like,
a couple beers at least.
I was like just waiting there, and I was like,
getting sauce for this
Yeah,
18-year-old.
this
Jesus.
is great.
That's a cursed sentence.
Yeah, she eventually shows up, and I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. We're talking, we're bowling and stuff. And then it was literally like a half an hour, and that was it.
Okay.
What
And then
happened?
You bowled
We
for
just
a
bowled.
half hour?
And that was it. Like, we were talking and stuff, and I was like, all right. And then she's like, I have to leave. And I was like, oh, all right. Like,
My mom's coming.
she
to get me.
she had like a family thing, something to go to. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then didn't text her or anything.
Oh, you ghosted her.
And then
No follow through.
Ghost Bros.
so
Yikes, bro.
well, if,
I had
what's
to-
what's the point of wasting your time with an 18-year-old?
yeah, I wasn't gonna
cares?
waste my time.
I don't
I
date
would-
anyone. I don't date anyone who can't drink. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not a.
I would
not a good-
recommend the same to you, Ethan.
if
now
I
that you're
can't take them
22.
to a bar, it's not a thing I like.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that now.
If at least they're 20 with a fake, that's like tolerable. And that's like
Yeah, that's not illegal.
that's like the stretch. That's like the farthest stretch. Oh come on, everyone has a fake. It's fine.
Everyone's got a fake.
Yeah, everyone has fake.
Everyone's got a fake.
So
You
yeah,
didn't have
she
a- you didn't have
actually
a fake?
No, I'm a good boy.
Oh, all right.
she actually ended up texting me like the next day and was like, "Oh,
you
hey."
said you ghosted her.
Well, I didn't text her like right away or the day after. She texted me and was
the
like,
next
"Oh,
day.
He's
hey."
bearing the lead here.
So she was like, "Yeah, like I had a great time. Let's go again." And I was like, "Okay, like sure."
And then
why
you never
not?
followed up.
And then she like we just never talked again.
So yeah, she wanted.
Yeah,
to
so
plan a date.
they ghosted each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of a mutual
Yeah.
ghosting. Well, although if she reached out, then you ghosted her.
Wait,
so.
this was 5-6
Yeah.
months ago when she was 18. Was she in high school? Yes, she was in high school.
Yeah,
dating girls in
you know
high
what? It's
school?
probably for the best.
Why are you dating girls in high school?
Oh no, I didn't want to. I did it as like a friendly thing. She got
I don't give a
bullied.
shit.
No,
Hey,
she got bullied
you-
and stuff, and she had to like go to like yeah.
Yes,
dude.
I'm sure getting ghosted by the guy she went bowling with didn't make the
So-
bullying worse.
Jesus Christ.
That sure didn't make her bullying worse.
Well, I did. So I saw her at a party like a month later, and I was like just like talking to her or whatever. And
How-
she ends up like
Wait, was it the Burger King play place now? The McDonald's play place?
So,
What was it?
this is actually at a Wendy's play place. Very
Oh,
hard
wow.
to find.
Let's get to the end of this so we can.
Okay, quick end to this. She was like, "Oh, can you buy me Jewel Pods?" And I was like,
Oh,
"Do you
God.
have cash?" She gave me a 20, and I bought her Jewel Pods, and that was it. Oh, she fainted too that night because
You bought our Jewel Pods?
Because she had
Yeah.
too much nicotine, probably.
yeah, she was like Nicolette and then didn't drink any water.
Nicolette? Is that a saying?
Yeah, Nicolette's a
My
saying.
When you
God,
get, when you get dizzy from
I
nicotine.
figured
Yeah.
that. I've never heard it called Nicolette.
That's what
I've never heard
is.
it called that either, but I know what you mean.
These fucking
That's what it
kids are
is.
sayings. Jesus
I know immediately
Christ.
what that is. Yeah.
So yeah, that was my
Well,
one date story. Though
And,
not anything great. Never really led to
I
anything.
hope I'm invited to the wedding. I mean, this sounds like a match.
We'll save the
Let's
date.
pull in the cat corner. Caroline? Yeah.
We're gonna do Caroline's cat corner
Caroline's
now.
cat corner's coming in.
It's gonna be a big deal. She's having chips. She's gonna lean into the mic. Yeah.
Hi everyone, it's Caroline
Hi, Caroline.
here for the cat corner.
Yep.
So
Wow.
you know it's getting colder now, so Pippa's been sleeping on our bed with us.
This is true. Pippa
Which
sleeps in the
is
bed now.
Kitty
Great.
snugs.
No, Pippa doesn't snuggle.
Oh.
She just sleeps.
She steals your warmth.
She just kicks you out.
Kicks you out.
Does she sleep between you or
It
on one
varies.
side?
It varies. Depends
well,
on how
she's
she's
definitely
feeling.
more obsessed with Vincent, obviously.
Of course.
And so she'll either sleep in between us or she'll like snuggle like right up on him and push him off the bed.
She's more
basically.
obsessed with Vincent the way that a person is obsessed with a sweater.
Yeah. The way kind of like Ethan's date's obsessed with Jewel Pods.
Yeah.
Addicted.
Yeah.
Pippa
she wants you, but she doesn't like you.
Don't smoke. Don't vape.
Yeah, vaping will kill you apparently.
Vaping will kill
A woman in
Vincelet.
Massachusetts, Western Mass, died in Northampton.
Wow.
First death. Anyway, cat corner.
Yeah.
Cats.
So we also a big update here in our household. We finally got our screens back on the windows, so now
Yep.
we can open up our windows.
But we only have
without
2
worrying
screens.
That
Not in here. Not in
Pippa
here.
is going to jump out.
Oh God.
And so that's good. And yeah, I think that's it for the cat
Wow.
corner.
Good. Now she can sit by the windows and smell all the smells and listen to the noises and look down at the squeaky trains,
Yep.
wishing she could ride them
Amazing.
through the city.
Cats.
Meow. Thank you.
Cats.
Thank you for the cat corner.
Yep. And I guess now we'll take our break, and when we come back, we'll do our top 5 horror movies.
Wait to hear
I'm
about
so
this.
excited.
excited.
I love horror films.
Can't wait to hear about
We'll-
the suite of products.
Disclaimer: I'm not a big horror fan. Just
We'll
saying.
be right back.
Come to the haunted house spectacular.
And 21st from 10 to 6 p.m. And goblins who are planning to attend. Who dare to enter the Paso Civic Center? And $1 for your kid is all you'll pay to enter. Come on.
This Halloween, party with your favorite monsters during Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios, Florida. And right now, carve out savings of up to $16 off admission with this special coupon you'll find on 2 liters of Pepsi. For details, visit a Pepsi display near you. Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Hurry to Ticketmaster today for advance tickets, while you can still slash the price.
And we're back from our break, ready to do some horror movies. Before we get started on our list, I got a question for both of you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Have fun.
That was our question. So you got come up this list here. What do you think is a good horror movie to you, Ethan?
What makes a good horror?
Mr. Film Student, what makes a good horror movie to you?
Makes a good horror movie to me is not being on the cheap side with the scares.
Ooh, the
Like-
cheap side of the
Ooh.
Yeah,
what
like,
kind
I
of
don't want no jump scares.
Ooh.
All right, like I want like faces being melted off.
faces. So you're into
Like-
gore.
Good
You're
to
number
know.
one. You're number one. Somebody hostile.
Hostile.
Let's cut some Achilles tendons here, guys, on camera.
No, it's
Yep.
Human Centipede.
Human centipede. I was about to say.
Gross.
Yeah. Need some good like special effects. Don't want no cheesiness either.
Sometimes
Uh,
the cheesiest makes the films, though. You know.
Well, I think it
I got
depends
some
on
cheesy on here.
Yeah.
what the film is. Like if that's what it's supposed to be, then it's all right. But if it's like trying to be serious and then it's cheesy, it's like, like it's not that great. I need some good actual actors, but I also like some underground talent too. Like I like to give the younger kids a shot. You know, I'm all about inclusion here.
The Unknowns.
Nice, Harvey Weinstein.
Yep.
Fuck.
Rip Kevin Spacey.
I would say, to me, a good horror movie is a nice mixture of humor, horror, jump scares, and horror. So it's got to have the existential, the scary stuff, because jump scares, they're surprising, but they're not scary. It's got to have some scary stuff, some terror. So it's got the terror, the jumps, the spooks, and the humor.
sounds like gang names.
yeah.
Zombie ISIS clowns scare me.
Zombie ISIS.
I like a subtle horror movie. Creepy. Get the chills in the back of your neck rising.
Psychological.
Psycho.
Yeah,
Psychological.
I like that. I
good.
like it has to be psychological
I'm
portions.
this isn't on my list because
Messes with your head.
It's not streamed. But you ever seen the Babadook?
Oh yeah, the Babadook.
There's a scene in the
messed
Babadook
up.
where it's behind the character, a very subtle nod to the monster in the movie, and it's so fucking creepy. Which is in the police station, and you see like the outfit of the monster.
You know what's really good for that is Haunting of Hill House.
I haven't watched that. Is it the Netflix one?
Yeah, it's a Netflix series.
Yeah.
Limited run, and they drop in little
Like corpses and
the
faces and stuff?
hidden faces and hidden corpses.
That's what they do in like
hidden bodies.
I
and,
like that.
one of the movies on my list has that. And
It's really fucking good.
I like when they do that. The subtle stuff where he's you almost like uncomfortable to look anywhere away
Also,
from the character. you know?
in Dunkirk, they do that thing with the sound. You've
Yep.
probably seen that YouTube video where they explain it, like the Vox
No.
explained.
I have actually seen that.
The
Yeah.
Vox explainer on the
Mhm.
Dunkirk soundtrack. They do the rising, whatever it's called.
For the Stukas, right? When the airplanes died.
No.
Oh.
There's this like background music, and it's an audio illusion, an auditory illusion that makes it. It's called like a rising tone shift or something like that, where as a note rises up out of audible range, another one comes in to replace it from the lower frequency, and they overlap in such a way that it sounds like the tone is constantly rising, but it never gets somewhere because it
Huh.
fades in and out with the volume and the frequency. There's a Vox explainer video on the Dunkirk soundtrack. If you want to know what I'm talking about, just look that up on YouTube.
It's pretty sick.
Sound.
Yeah.
Gotta use it right.
That was just my
Horror movies need good
last block.
sound.
Good,
They need really good
music.
sound.
Got to have diegetic music.
Yeah, you gotta have some classic rock in there.
Yeah.
I love Van Halen.
Diegetic means it comes the music that you're hearing comes from within the scene, like music at a party or on the radio in a car.
Fact. That was just my block of instruction in
Nice.
film school. We
Nice.
just did sound.
Nice.
Diegetic.
After we just
sound.
Nice.
did cinematography.
Nice.
Next is
Nice.
I don't even know.
Nice.
Let's go to our number
Who wants
5.
to go first?
Yeah,
I'll go first.
We can
Go.
start the same pattern, counterclockwise, like we always do.
Sure. Ethan, what's your number 5 top 5 horror streaming movie?
All
On
right.
oh yeah, let's go with the rules. The rules were that it has to be available for streaming on Netflix, Amazon Prime, or Hulu,
Yes, because those are the most common common
and
ones
then it has to
people
be
are
a
gonna
movie,
have.
not a series.
Yes.
All right, so this
Maybe-
is like
Maybe you should give me a hint at it. And I'm gonna try and guess it.
Oh yeah, this is a fun game.
You can.
Bella Thorne's in it.
No, give us like a little light synopsis.
Yeah, it's fun. This will be fun.
If I give you the synopsis,
Or
I
like-
give away the
Or
name.
what about
You
like
can't
a
you
like a
can't give me
bad synopsis?
You've seen the movie. You
Yeah.
know what it's about.
So like,
but it gives
so
away the
like,
name.
so like the
Oh.
movie It would be children fighting off a killer clown, and we would
Alright.
say the movie's It.
So I'll give you the streaming service. How about
oh my
that?
god.
Okay.
All right,
it's
it's
not gonna do it.
Netflix, and then it's this kid kind of gets bullied. He's a little bit of a nerd.
Are you
No,
talking
no.
about Death Note?
No.
It's not a movie.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Maybe
it's
it's-
a-
maybe it's
Oh,
Netflix.
They made
the
it
live
into a
action.
movie.
The live action. Yeah.
So he gets bullied, and but he has this really hot babysitter,
It's called the
and
Sitter.
everyone gets
The
Is it the
Babysitter.
sitter?
the
Yeah.
babysitter.
Okay,
See,
yeah,
I
yeah.
told you if I said it, you
Oh.
give it away.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this movie. When did it come
Ding
out?
ding ding ding.
I think it
I've
was
heard of it. Actually.
Yeah,
It
give us
sounds-
the
2017?
give
What's
us
the
the deets.
synopsis?
So the director is MCG.
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 MCG. You mean
You
McG?
mean the director of Terminator Salvation? Come
Yeah.
on.
McG.
So it stars Samara Weaving as the hot babysitter. She's pretty good looking. Bella Thorne's one of her friends, and there's
Hey.
Judy Lewis. So basically, this girl is a part of a cult, and then there's a wicked funny gore scene in there too, where this dude literally
Hilarious.
gets,
He
he
likes
gets
the gore.
stabbed twice in the neck with 2 knives, but he's still alive, and he's talking. He's like, "Are you gonna take him out?" And they're like, "No," and he's like, "Oh," he's screaming and stuff, and
Hilarious.
yeah.
This is a movie right up Ethan's
And then,
alley.
and then the kid's sitting on the stairwell, and he's just dumbfounded about what's going on because a girl asked him earlier in the movie, "Oh, you ever stay up past she puts you to bed and see what they do?" And he's like, "No, I never have." So then he decides to this one night, and they
God.
sacrifice some people and stuff. And
wow.
Spooky.
I wouldn't hire that babysitter to watch my children.
3 spooky 5 me.
I would hire.
You'd hire a cult.
Would you hire her to do babysitting or other things?
Babysitting.
All
We
right.
have to keep this PG according to Vincent.
This is true.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll do mine next.
Grayson, what's your number 5?
Let's hear this. No, this is let me just ask this real quick. So this is our low tier, and then
5 to
5
1.
is the.
Why would you start with the number 1
you don't-
first?
Okay, I was
You
just
know,
wondering-
countdown. You count down to 1.
I was just asking. Just want some clarification.
There are no stupid questions.
What a stupid question.
There are no stupid
I have been
questions.
told
Vincent.
that. That's why I normally never ask questions.
Okay,
Good.
my number 5 is it's listed on Amazon. It is a 1997 sci-fi horror with Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, is this Event Horizon?
Yes, it is. It is Event Horizon.
That was not my posted. I had something else
Okay,
my posted.
what's the one that you thought I was?
It's on my
gonna do?
list. I can't say it yet.
Okay, all right. So yeah, Event Horizon.
It's a really good movie.
It's listed on Amazon, like I said, 1997, with directed by Paul Anderson, starring Lawrence Fishburne as the main character, with Sam Neill and Kathleen Quinlan supporting. This plot is that it is a rescue crew sent out on a very large spaceship to go
I've
and
seen this.
acquire and assess and rescue the crew from a previously sent out spaceship that disappeared past the event horizon of a black hole and then subsequently reappeared mysteriously. And it may or may not have brought something with it.
Ooh.
This is Alien.
I don't want to get into it, Muck.
It's very spooky and very
It's not
good.
Aliens, though. That's
It's
the
not
thing.
Alien. It's completely different.
Completely different.
It's like, well, I mean, is it a spoiler to say what
It's
kind of the enemy is?
I mean, you can say it if you want.
It's
I think
it's
po-
like a
they o-
demonic,
they o-
like
isn't like they
Can we just
open
get
a
a
portal
quick
to hell?
spoiler alert?
Yeah,
Is that
it's-
essentially it? No, it's fine.
no.
Okay,
We're not
the
going
movie
to
was-
spoil
The
movies
movie's
from
22
the,
years old.
movies from the 90s and 80s.
It's pretty gory though. There's
It's
some
as
gory
old as
stuff
me.
in
It
there.
is. There's a little bit of a good amount of body horror, not too much body horror.
It's
A
as old as me.
lot of existential.
Sick.
There's a lot of existential.
Do you feel dread in the movie?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a lot of psychological horror. A lot of who wrote Cthulhu? What's the word for that?
Lovecraftian.
Lovecraft. A lot of Lovecraftian horror, gothic horror, etc. It's very space is like hell and like literally hell and demons and like abominations and shit. It's very spooky. People get possessed, try killing each other. It's real creepy. I love it. It's a classic from the 90s with Lawrence Fishburne. A tour de force from Lawrence. Here.
Tour de force.
tour de
Tour de force.
Tour de force.
He dopes a lot in that movie.
Really?
No, it's a joke.
No.
He smokes weed.
Oh, a tour de force. Yeah, like Tour de France and
He's good.
doping
He got it.
scandal.
He-
Got it.
Grayson got it.
I got there.
Lance Armstrong.
Yes, Lance Armstrong.
Nice.
Did you throw away your Livestrong bracelets yet?
No, I still have mine.
Throw it away.
No.
I have 2 number 5s. They're pretty similar.
What a rebel.
That was not.
They're
the
both
rules.
directed by James Wan.
I
If that
love James
helps.
Wan. No, yeah, I
He's a
think
really
I
good
know.
horror director.
Wait. Hold on. Can I guess it?
They're 2. Yeah, go for it.
Is it The Conjuring 1 and 2?
The Conjuring's one of them. It's not my second one.
What streaming service is that on?
Which one?
Netflix.
Conjuring?
The Conjuring.
Netflix.
Netflix.
Cool.
Because 2 is also on Netflix, I think.
I've never seen number 2. I've only seen number 1.
Have you ever seen Annabelle?
No.
Movie scares me.
Good.
It's the same universe.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
So my number 5s are The Conjuring
James Wan, yep.
and Insidious.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
Insidious released in 2010.
I'm not a fan of Insidious.
I like it because the monster is creepy as fuck. The red monster guy.
He is
Creeps. Gives me the crepes.
He is very creepy.
The crepes.
Very spooky.
Rotten Tomatoes gives
he just kind of looks like Darth Maul to me, though.
Oh. Well,
Wait, you got Rotten Tomatoes scores?
yeah, I did.
He goes above and beyond.
Look at see?
Wow.
I got the poster too there.
Wow. He
yeah,
has
he
an entire
literally
PowerPoint about
he literally
this.
made a PowerPoint.
I just
He-
have like a
Vin-
notes section.
if you didn't already know this, Vinny's a tryhard.
I do know that.
66% based on 164 reviews.
Give us the spark notes here, Vincent.
It stars Patrick Wilson, Rose Byrne, Barbara Hershey, and Lynn Shay. The story centers on a couple whose son is inexplicably enters a comatose state and becomes a vessel for ghosts in an astral dimension who want to inhabit his body. It actually spawned 3 sequels too, 3 direct
Insidious,
sequels.
yeah.
Yep.
Insidious 1, 2, and 3.
And then that was actually another one.
Don't do
There's
The Conjuring.
Insidious. Why? Okay, you're gonna do it. Okay, we'll go back to that one. All right, Ethan, what's your number 4?
All right, coming in my number 4. Do you want to do the guessing thing again? or-
Yeah,
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
I guessed from James Wan.
It's a heavy influencer of a certain video game called Silent Hill 2.
Is it Silence of the Lambs?
Negative. It is a
Hellraiser?
no.
I'm waiting for say
same
more before I
genre.
say anything.
It takes place in the 60s, or more about in the 70s, between those two time periods, about a Vietnam veteran who comes back from war and start to experience some PTSD symptoms, but are more.
When did this released?
This is in the 90s.
Oh, it's Jacob's Ladder.
Yes.
Nice. Good job.
Jacob's Ladder. Director Adrian Lund.
I think I'm just thinking of
Tim
Silent Hill. I was thinking
Robbins.
what's Pyramid Head? Is he from Silent Hill?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's from Silent
Oh, okay. I'm
Hill.
just thinking of Silent Hill. Never mind.
I'm just thinking of
Is that not a movie too with Pyramid Head? Is that just the video game?
So they
There's a
made it
movie.
into a movie.
Okay,
afterwards.
all right,
Two movies actually.
But not on a
Afterwards.
streaming service.
Didn't check.
Which is why
they're
it's-
not that great.
I didn't see
They're
it.
not
Anyway,
great. It's like the
continue.
Resident Evil movies. They're not that great.
Jacob's Ladder.
But yeah, so Jacob's Ladder. It's one of my personal favorites.
Wow, I can't
Giving
believe-
out a
I can't believe
personal-
you're your number 1 now on this list.
number 4.
A
favorite,
personal
in fact.
favorites alert here.
Did you play the game? Silent Hill.
Silent, yes, yeah, I'm a pretty big Silent Hill fan.
Hmm.
So this is pretty interesting
So it's
film.
It's personal to your heart.
A little bit, yeah. I'd say it was. Me and my brother bonded over it, so yeah, I'd say it's pretty personal.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, who directed?
Adrian Lund, L-U-N-D.
Yeah, this is Tim Robbins, right?
Yeah, Tim Robbins is the star.
You didn't read the plot? Did you
Yeah,
say
you
it?
just read the plot.
Well, I
Was
kind of
it-
like
yeah,
Okay.
a war
Okay, I
war
can't
veteran,
remember- yeah.
PTSD,
Okay.
it's not-
supernatural elements.
It's not.
Yeah,
all
it turns
what
out
it
Vietnam's
seems.
bad.
Turns
Go
out
figure.
people were in combat in Vietnam.
Whoa.
There were some farmers. They won.
It turns out
They're really good.
bad things happened in Vietnam. If you didn't
Wait,
know
have you
that.
seen the Oats Studio Vietnam short film?
The Oats, like the Quaker
Yeah.
Oats family?
No,
Quaker Oats family?
There's
I love their meal.
there was. Do you know the guy who did District 9?
Yes,
Neil
Neil
Blomkamp.
Blomkamp.
Yes, there's a Neil Blomkamp short. He created a new studio called Oats. The studio's just called Oats, and he put out a bunch of short films or like intros to a film. It's like the first act of a film each time, and one of them is about a super soldier that is bioengineered to have psychic powers, and it's set in the Vietnam jungle.
Oh, I believe this is
Sounds
on
like Far
Amazon
Cry.
Prime.
It was an Amazon Prime thing, yeah.
Yeah, I
And it was
just saw
really
it.
fucking good, and I'm still mad that none of them are being made, to my knowledge. I could be wrong. I need to look it up.
You know, Neil Blomkamp was originally going to make the Halo movie back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
He was such.
He has a
good-
habit of getting attached to
Didn't
projects.
he make Landfall?
I don't remember.
He has
I know
a
made-
habit of getting attached to projects and then bailing on them.
Yeah.
He's a
That
really
makes
bad habit
sense.
with
He
it.
did Elysium and Chappie. Those were like his only.
He did
Yeah,
District
District
9.
9.
Well, no, I'm saying besides District.
Yeah.
He
Nine.
was
We already
supposed to make the
mentioned that.
Alien sequel,
Also,
but then
just
he
to,
got kicked off.
to
or
be
something.
to be fair, Elysium District 9 and Chappie are all the same movie.
It's true.
They're all set in Africa
They're all set in South Africa.
and like a futuristic universe.
Yeah, exactly. It's-
Elysium's in the U.S.
And then he made one of those short
it?
films.
Yeah.
Oh really? I can't remember.
No, wait,
Elysium's
is
set
it?
in the US,
It looks
yeah.
like South
I
Africa.
think it's like
It-
I think it's
it
at the
looks
southern
like-
border.
yeah, I think you're right. It's like near
Oh,
Mexico.
okay.
That makes sense.
It just
Anyway,
looks like super
yeah,
shit.
no, I love Neil Blomkamp.
Yeah.
Jacob's Ladder.
Jacob's
number
Ladder.
4.
My number 4.
Number 4.
Grayson, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is
A movie.
a movie
Number 4.
with. It's The Conjuring. There's not really a point in playing the
Oh,
guessing
great.
game.
That's my number 5. Number 5B.
Wow. Let's talk
I know,
about
that's,
that.
That's why I said don't do The Conjuring.
Let's talk about that.
Oh, God, we have that soundbite already.
The Conjuring.
The Conjuring
Let's talk about that.
is a. It's on. You can find it on Netflix. It was in 2013,
Mhm.
directed by James Wan.
Yep, I got that. Here.
It is the story of
bullshit.
The real.
What?
What?
Nothing. Go.
Oh, it's the real life story.
It's not the real life story.
No, It's based on the real people. Ed
Based
and
on a
Lorraine-
true event.
Nope.
Shut up, both of you. It's based on the real life people Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Con artists.
The adventures of Ed and Lorraine
Excuse me?
Warren.
Grifters.
How about Heroes?
Have you ever seen Poltergeist?
They saved those people from that house. Okay,
In the
This is-
movie.
this is just
In real life, they all
stop
died.
ruining my fun, Vinny.
In real life, they all died.
Yeah, no, they didn't survive. It was real events, but they were
Takes place in Rhode
classified.
Island. Fun fact.
It takes place in Massachusetts.
Takes place in Rhode Island.
Conjuring?
Yes, Rhode
Yeah,
Island.
it's Rhode
Well,
Island.
Ed and Lorraine live in
I
Massachusetts.
thought in
They,
Connecticut.
they cut
No,
away.
they're from
No, they
Connecticut.
They're
really?
Connecticut.
Oh,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
never.
where their spooky house is.
All right, whatever. God.
Fact checks.
All right.
It's good.
James Wan directed. Patrick Wilson plays Ed Warren. Vera Farmiga.
Yeah.
Vera Farmiga plays
enough.
Lorraine Warren. I think they're great actors. I love
Oh, they're
Patrick.
great. The movie's great.
I love
The
Patrick
movie's
Wilson.
great.
It's on your list as well.
Patrick Wilson was in the Insidious as well.
It has
Yeah,
good
Also
yeah,
directed by
actors.
James Wan.
Also,
and,
yeah.
and he was in Aquaman. Also directed by James Wan.
Yeah, no, Patrick Wilson and James Wan are just friends, I think, or he knows how to direct for him. The plot centers around Ed and Lorraine Warren, and they are ghost hunters. Ed has the supernatural tech side of it, and Lorraine Warren has the being a psychic side of it. And they go through and depossess houses and save families from demons and ghosts and shit. It's cool. It's probably not
For
real.
free.
I
Just
don't
kidding.
give a shit.
For free.
Just kidding.
I don't care if it's real or not. It's a movie.
I
Fuck
know.
you.
I just like the Warrens get so much hype, and it's like they're just fucking.
They
powerless.
because of the
mean,
movies.
I'd
Yeah.
exercise
Their
ghosts for a
characters
six
because of the
are
pack.
more
Amityville
famous than the
horror and
people.
shit. Like
Look, listen, the characters are the cool things here. I'm
I know.
not going to speculate on
I just
whether or
want
not
to
they're
preface
real.
this so no one believes is actually like they're actually like.
Look, Vinny, you've made very clear
right.
your feelings.
All right, Vincent, how about you go to their house and go touch some of their weird idol things that they have and go tell me if anything bad happens to you afterwards.
Okay.
The doll Annabelle makes a cameo pretty heavily in
Yeah.
the movie The Conjuring.
Yeah.
It goes on
Sketch.
to star in the movie
You know what's
Annabelle.
wild? So
Sketch.
Did James Wan direct Annabelle, by the way?
no, I don't believe so.
That's what that one was.
Patrick
Just-
Wil-
he
Patrick
just does
Wilson
the
and Vera-
Conjurings.
Patrick Wilson and Vera are in it, right?
They make, I think, an appearance at the end, maybe. But
Really?
they're not. Because I think that movie's actually with them getting the doll at the end, maybe. I don't know. I've never seen.
Yeah,
it. I
no,
don't
they
fucking know.
get the doll at the end, I'm pretty sure. The movie's not that great. It's
Oh.
pretty bad.
So this is an 85% Rotten Tomatoes based on 217 reviews.
Wow.
It actually spawned 7 other films in the Conjuring universe from this
Including
one fucking
Annabelle.
thing. Yeah, Conjuring
Wait.
2, Conjuring 3, which is coming out next year. Annabelle Creation, Annabelle Comes Home, The Nun, The Curse of La Lorena.
Oh, I forgot about
La
the nun
Lorraine-
being
La
in
La
it.
Lorena.
La Lorena.
La
Lorena?
Lorena.
Yeah,
La Lorena.
La Lorraine. We all just take turns trying to pronounce La Lorraine.
Truro.
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 All right.
Truro.
Grayson's number.
That
4
that was
is
The Conjuring.
Vincent.
Stars Lily Tyler and Ron Livingston as the mom and dad.
Yep. Lily Tyler, great actress.
Vincent, what's your number 4?
Well, thanks for asking, Ethan. Mine
That's
is
why
a
I'm here.
science fiction horror movie, and it has aliens in it, and it came out in 1978.
Is it Alien?
No.
Science.
Oh,
Wait, say it
I don't
again?
know then.
Science fiction horror movie. It takes place in San Francisco.
Science fiction horror in the 80s, set in the 80s or came out in the 80s?
Came out in 1978.
The Sixth Sense?
It is a remake of an earlier film from the 50s, if that helps. This is a vastly...
Oh, it's the thing.
No, that was 1982.
Oh shit.
Also, it's
This
not
is
in
a
San
vastly
Francisco.
superior to the remake. I mean, to the original. It has Donald Sutherland in it, Brooke Adams, Leonard Nimoy, Jeff Goldblum, and Veronica Cartwright.
Jurassic Park.
Nope, it's on Hulu.
Ah
You-
man, I didn't dig that deep on Hulu apparently because I feel like I would have known this.
You give up?
Give me another hint about the plot.
Aliens taking over bodies.
Is it
Independence
Invasion of the
Day.
Body
It
Snatchers?
is.
Yeah.
Invasion of the Body
Yeah,
Snatchers.
it takes place in San Francisco.
A San Francisco health inspector and his colleague discover that humans are being replaced by alien
Ah.
duplicates. Each is a perfect copy of the person
Such a good
replaced,
movie.
What a bunch
only
of assholes.
devoid of human emotion.
They got the glasses that show the truth.
Isn't that They Live?
That's They Live. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yes. They Live is the glasses.
Remember Obey?
mind.
It's sparked all the
Invasion of the
shit.
Body
I'm pretty sure
Snatchers.
I'm pretty sure that's the same movie
It's
as
not.
They
It is
Live.
not. We're close.
It's the
Well,
same plot.
it's the
the
same
same
premise.
No, it's
exact
not.
plot.
And They Live. They didn't want to take over bodies. They wanted to enslave the human race.
Oh, that's
this is
true.
actually taking over the
Oh,
planet.
you're right. All right.
Yeah.
It's a very good movie.
Yeah.
Everyone should watch it. It's really fucking good, and the ending is amazing. I'm not gonna say the ending here, obviously, but it's really good.
Thanks for not spoiling it.
No
for
problem.
Me.
You ever seen it?
I'll go watch it.
I've seen the original,
You
not
should
the
work.
not the remake.
Yeah. Wow. You should
I
check
think
it
They
out.
Live also takes place in San Francisco.
It might. It's probably California. I don't know if it's actually named where it takes
Obey.
place, but
Yeah,
They Live is fantastic too.
They
John-
Live's great.
John
I like
Carpenter.
that.
I love John.
Rowdy Piper, whatever his name is. Is that his
Yeah,
name?
something like that. I don't remember.
So that was my number 4, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Ethan, what is your number 3?
I got a huge doozy coming at you.
A huge doozy.
I bet you won't even guess this one.
Drop
I bet-
us a hint.
See, this hint is just making me gonna guess it faster now.
It sparked a meme. That's all I'm gonna give you.
It sparked a meme. That could be so many things.
It sparked a meme.
Oh, it's a pretty big meme. I'll give you another hint. Nilbog.
Neil Bogg.
Yep.
Is that an actor?
No.
Is it a character's name?
What platform is this on?
This is on Amazon Prime.
Neil Bogg.
Who's Neil Bogg? Is it Swamp Thing?
This is a fucking terrible hint.
Is it Swamp Thing?
All right, might as well just tell you.
No, I wanted to guess it now.
I want
but
a
this
better
is-
All right.
hint. Give us
All
the
right.
It's a
director.
meme. Neil Bogg. Wow, thank you so much.
If you've seen the movie, you would know. what
Clearly,
I'm
we
saying.
haven't seen the movie.
So Nilbog is a place, a fictional German town in the good old U.S. of A.
A German town in
A-
America?
A family decides to travel there. They do a house swap with another family. So
Feeling
a family from Nilbog goes to live in there.
Is this a recent film?
No, this is a quite old film.
What's the year?
I gotta look that
Is
up.
it 80s, 70s?
I believe it's the 90s.
Oh, this super old film. From
Yeah,
the
yeah, an old
1990s.
film from the 1990s.
Actually, it's 1990 on the dot, so it's about 30 years
I'm
old. now.
interested now. I can't think of this.
I'll give you another hint. This is a quote
Perfect.
from the movie,
Oh, wow.
and they're gonna eat me.
Oh, is this Trolls 2?
Fact.
This is Trolls 2.
Nice.
Oh, my God!
They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I've never seen Trolls 1 or Trolls 2.
I didn't even know that meme was from a movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was a
yeah.
Vine.
Can you go through it now?
What?
The plot? and-
Yeah, go
All right,
give us the
well,
synopsis.
So that was kind of the synopsis. So basically, they get to this town, and it's called Nilbog, which, if you know
I should have
how
known
to
that because-
spell,
Yeah.
it's goblin spelled backwards.
Oh,
and none
shit.
of them figure it out until like 3/4 of the way through the movie, and they look at a song, they go, "Wait, goblin is what? Nilbog spelled backwards."
Whoa.
And it's this kid, and the mother yells at him most of the time, and no one believes him. It
Sounds
is
like you empathize with this.
directed by Claudio Fragasso.
Ooh, Claudio.
Darren Ewig is in it, and George Hardy.
This is a very campy movie, right?
Oh, it's
Oh,
like a
this is
super campy.
D-list
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, Connie Young.
If I remember right, the Trolls look good, though, in the movie, right?
No.
No?
they look like trash.
No, they look
They're
awful.
practical and they're not good.
I give them props for practical things. Anything
They had to do
now.
practical. They couldn't afford digital.
Yeah, they had to do practical, but it looks
Unless it
awful.
look like if I'm misremembering this.
Don Packard is also in there too. He's one of the goblins. He's pretty famous.
I'm a big fan of the concept
but they're
of
not-
trolls, but I've never
but
seen
they're
it.
they're trolls, but they're goblins.
That's kind of the whole part of it, is that this movie is like known to be terrible because it doesn't make any sense.
Kidding, that looks great. Look at those eyes.
No, it doesn't.
The eyes don't even move. Just a mask.
Oh my god!
My number 3.
Oh, you done?
We should
I'm done.
There's a gap in the middle. Don't
we
worry.
should move on.
Okay.
My number 3
my
is
time.
a 2015 movie that spawned a cult following. It takes place in colonial America.
Fuck you, and fuck you. Save your.
I
save
told
that.
you.
Fucking
Vinny,
save
what
it.
did I tell you about checking our
Fucking
lists against each other?
Save it. Fucking save it.
What did I tell you
Yeah, I know,
about
but this-
checking our lists?
This
I
was
thought
worth
we
it.
weren't
This
allowed to
was worth
swear
it.
here.
This was worth it.
This is fucking
I know it.
ridiculous.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
What
But
did I tell you?
Okay, I'll move mine number 2 down. Okay, it's The Witch.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It was my number 1. It's such a good fucking movie.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'll have to check it out. so
You've
you
never
guys-
seen The Witch? Are
I'm
you
not a big-
fucking kidding me? It's
What,
like
what
Black
did I,
Phillip.
what did I
it's
fucking
like
say earlier?
A24's masterpiece of a horror movie they released.
He's not a movie fan.
I'm not a big horror movie
Dude,
fan.
The Witch is so
the
good.
Witch is a good movie. Period.
Okay.
It's like
so
good
good.
enough
I
that
gotta
it
pull it
deserves
What's
a
it on,
watch.
Grayson?
It's on Netflix.
I will have to check it
I
out
thought
then.
is it Netflix or Amazon?
Netflix.
Okay.
Oh, it's Mr.
I think
Facts
I think
did
I
it.
watched mine on Amazon last year. That's why. Yeah, The Witch. It's really fucking good. Everyone watch it.
Yep.
Pull it up.
It stars. Oh, I guess you want to probably cover it if it's your number one.
You can do it. That's
Did
fine.
you guys have it in the? Oh, you.
It
Didn't have
stars.
The same slot.
It's directed by. No, I had it on my 3. It's directed by Robert Eggers, and it stars Anya Taylor-Joy and Ralph Ineson and Kate Dickey.
The Witch.
Well, I wouldn't know how to spell that unless you showed it to
90%.
me.
No,
On
it's
Rotten
it's just
Tomatoes.
it's just listed as The Witch everywhere. The V's are only for the poster.
The Witch.
Ah, okay.
So if you look it up,
Based-
just type in The Witch.
Based
Alright.
on 317 reviews.
Now I know.
Yeah, it's on the posters and the promo art. It's spelled Witch with 2 V's instead of a W, but that's misleading. It's just Witch.
Plots. A family in 1630s New England is torn apart by the forces
Although
of witchcraft.
if you type in VVI on Netflix, it'll pull it up.
Really?
Yeah, it's not called
That's
that on
actually
Netflix,
pretty cool.
but it will pull it up for you.
Black magic and possession. The Witch follows a Puritan family encountering forces of evil in the woods beyond their New England farm.
In Salem,
Forces-
Massachusetts.
Forces that may
No.
be either real or
Oh.
imagined.
It's about a forest hag. It's not even really about the witch
Well, it's-
trials or anything.
No, yeah, it's
The
it's
wait,
it's like-
witch.
It's
It's a
not about the
folktale.
witch trials.
No, it's not. First of all, it's
Not
not about
interesting.
the witch trials, but it's general Satanism. But they are witches living in the forest, not
that's a
part
fucking
of.
that's a spoiler you just said.
They're not
that's a
part of. It's
spoiler.
fine, whatever.
That's a spoiler.
No one cares.
Thanks
That's
for
a pretty big
spoiling the
spoiler.
movie.
How is that a spoiler?
Because you don't see them till later on that there's more than one.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, you said Robert Eggers directed it. His new movie's coming out this month. I'm so excited. The Lighthouse is coming out.
Oh, that
Robert-
movie looks sick.
Art Pattinson, William
Dafoe.
Dafoe,
Yeah, fact.
all shot in
Do you
black
mean
and white.
Willem?
Will, yeah, it is Willem. Dafoe.
Willem?
It's Willem.
I don't know. We're best friends, so I call him William.
I call him Will.
Will
Yeah, it's really fun.
Billy
Everyone
Dafoe.
should
Billy
go-
Dafoe.
Everybody should watch The Witch.
It is such a good movie.
It is amazing.
Burn the Witch.
Burn the witch, burn her.
All right. I guess I'll do my number 3 now.
Wow, Vincent, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is it's a slasher film. That's a hint. Came out in 1983. Takes place at a summer camp. What is it?
Wait, it's not
Say it
Scream, is it?
Say it again.
Released in 1983, this slasher film takes place at a summer camp.
Is it Scream?
No, it's not.
Is it Sleepaway Camp?
Yes, it is Sleepaway Camp. I was trying to see if you say it was Jason movie or some stupid shit like
No,
that.
I remember because you showed me
It
that
is
movie.
Sleepaway Camp.
And
It is so fucking
It was
good.
so good.
I saw that, but I haven't seen it, so it's not on my list.
I forgot about that movie. I would have put that as my number
It's
1.
really it's kind of generic and campy for a slasher film, but it's so good, and the ending is
The
fucking
ending
awesome.
is amazing. The movie's so good.
Plot: Sleepaway Camp tells the story of a summer camp where a series of murders occurs. That's all you need to
Ooh,
know.
Spooky.
82% on Rotten Tomatoes based on 22 reviews. It's on Amazon Prime, and it's starring a bunch of no-name actors because they never did anything else besides the Sleepaway Camp series.
Yeah, it's facts.
It's wonderfully shot, filmed at a summer camp. Fun fact, though, came out in November of 1983, before Christmas. I guess that's a prime target for slasher films.
It is actually. You get that hype running off of Halloween that people just want to keep following.
Yeah,
I do love a
I gotta ride
slasher
that
film.
high.
Fact.
I'll have to watch
Everyone
it.
should watch it.
I'll have to. Yeah.
It's
great
great to
film.
drink with a Yingling Light because Yingling Light's a very 80s beer.
Oh, true.
Can. The can. It has to be the can.
I like to drink PBR whenever I watch
That's
that
good
movie.
too.
Yeah.
That's good.
PBR is a classic.
Yep,
I'd
fact.
recommend seeing it. Make sure you have a good TV because it looks great and whatever they release it on.
I watched
I watched it on
YouTube.
Blu-ray my first time and it was fucking amazing.
Watch it on a VHS.
If you can, that's probably even better. If you can get a VHS copy of it, that's pretty good.
I
Yeah.
think my father actually might have one.
It's actually,
VHS copy of Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah, he loves that movie.
random. The sequel sucked. Wasn't a fan of the sequels. Never watched
Didn't
them. I
even
just saw
watch
this-
it.
I saw a kill count of them and I was like, yeah, they look like shit. It's too. I actually started to watch the second one, but they upped the camp factor on it. It was fucking terrible.
All right. What's your number 2?
My number 3 is Sleepaway Camp. Just want to say it again.
Okay.
So my number
Number 2.
my
Dr.
number
Time's
2
going right now.
is a movie that we
Gonna
kind of
give
already
you a PhD
we already
on me.
hinted on, but it's about aliens, and they land in the United States, and they're put into a camp.
That's District 9 streaming right now. I don't know. That.
Amazon Prime. I watched it
That's
the
not
other
in the
day.
United States.
It's actually not a horror movie.
It's
either.
South Africa.
Well,
You said the United States.
Oh, sorry. They landed in Africa.
They landed in South Africa.
It's going to be part of the United States one day.
Oh God,
Sorry.
that's terrifying.
Annexation.
Johannesburg is a wonderful city.
Yeah, so I find it to be a horror movie
Why
because imagine
why?
if you were turned into an alien. Probably wouldn't like it.
Spoilers.
That is a huge spoiler.
Well, I didn't say who was
It
turned
did come
into
out
an
10
alien.
years ago.
So,
Not only that, but it's not a horror movie.
well, would you call an alien bioweapon scary? I would call it scary.
This is a horror movie as much as the Human Centipede is a horror movie.
I would argue Human Centipede's even more of a horror movie.
I would
Yeah,
argue
it
Human
is, yeah.
Centipede is way more of a horror
So you agree
movie.
that it's not a horror movie then?
Well, it's between this and the Lincoln Lawyer.
It's like it goes like Saw, Human Centipede, Hostel, or no, like Hostel, Saw, Human Centipede, District 9.
I don't know. I hate to be turned into an alien. It scares me. Imagine that if they just came down and just turned you into a
And then Chappie.
Chappie.
Chappie's a horror movie.
I would hate to be a robot. Wow.
Just put your brain in a robot.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I
But
hate
you have to
be-
use PS4s to do it.
I'd hate to be anything but human,
That
so that's
movie's
why
so
this movie
fucking
scares
dumb.
me.
Wow.
Because you know the scene where he gets like turned into a
Yeah, we know
The
the scene.
alien?
Yeah.
and he's
It's-
like vomiting everywhere, and then they cut off his cast, and there's like the alien hand. It's like
Oh, that's
oh
nasty.
my god! It's
Yeah.
like, and he's like,
Oh
"What's
my
wrong with-"
god, I'm an alien!
Oh my
And then everyone's like in the hospital, like we need to evacuate, and all the soldiers are running. And his wife's like, "Honey, wait for me."
And then he leaves her a flower every year or something. It's
Yeah.
adorable. It's so
Little metal
cute.
flower.
Because he used to make her stuff
Yeah.
when they were together,
Yeah.
and now they can't be together because
He's an alien.
He's got turned into an alien by an alien bioweapon.
All right.
That's scary.
That's terrifying, my god.
That's available on Netflix, right?
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Got
Amazon Prime has a lot better selection of horror movies, I found.
it. I think it does, yeah. Even Hulu. Hulu has
Netflix-
a whole section called Huluween.
Oh.
It's very good.
Netflix relies too much now on the originals, which suck.
Yeah. So my number 2 is I mean, I really only need to say one word. Bruce Campbell.
Oh,
Evil
yeah,
Dead.
Evil Dead, yeah.
It's all you got to say. All you got to say is Bruce Campbell.
Do you
it
mean
is,
the remake?
Evil Dead / Evil Dead 2?
Wait, you don't even mean Cabin in the Woods?
No.
That's a good movie, too.
No, that's also I would have put Cabin in the Woods if it was on Netflix, Amazon Prime, or Hulu, but it's not.
Oh.
Well, it could be.
Rest in peace. No, it is a great movie. It's one of my favorites, all-time favorites, in terms of horror / camp / like Halloween horror. It is directed by Sam Raimi of Spider-Man fame, the original Spider-Man
Don't
trilogy.
you mean Oz, Great and the Powerful?
That's what I know him from.
Yeah.
and Oz the Great and Powerful.
I mean
You
Spider-Man,
can find
sorry.
Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 on Hulu
Dark Man.
in their Huluween section.
Oh.
And the movie came out 81 and 87. 81 for Evil Dead and 87 for Evil Dead 2. And it stars Bruce Campbell. There's basically minimal supporting cast in the movies. It's basically just
Is his
Bruce
girlfriend's
Campbell.
name Cheryl in that movie? Am I thinking of that right? Cheryl's his girlfriend.
He screams her name a bunch of times. I'm
Wait,
not sure.
We're not talking about Burn Notice right now?
Shit, maybe.
No.
Is that Axe?
Sorry, I got confused again.
Anyway, the plot is a group of friends go out on a little weekend getaway in a cabin in the middle of the woods.
Friendcations.
Friendcation.
Friendcation, thank you.
Yep, goes on a friendcation. Brings his lover, his dearest, his
Wow, that
sweet.
sounds like my adventures on Friendcations.
And then they find
Only his didn't go so well. He had 10 times more emotional connection and also 10 times more murder. There was a demon in the house.
the
or a-
Necronomicon
the
or
ne-
whatever.
So he
A
didn't,
demon inhabiting
so
a
he didn't
book.
make it to home base.
Oh, he made it to home base. Home plate. He made it to home plate. They have some wood sex. Woman gets raped by a tree at one point.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's real fucked.
I also had
The
wood sex.
Necronomicon,
Pretty
do
good.
they read it or they
The
open
neck.
it?
He opens it
Oh, shit.
because there's a lock on the side. It also has a big
Oh.
human eye in the center of the
Yep.
cover, and the book is bound in flesh
You know
or
what's
human
weird?
skin.
Isn't that in Hocus Pocus as well? They have
The Necronomicon?
Isn't it in
Probably.
there?
Yeah,
it's probably
it
Easter
is.
egged in there.
Because the fucking book they have has an eye on it. I'll look it up later.
I don't think it is. I don't think
It's,
that book
it's
has
Easter
an eye.
egged.
It might be. It may be, but I don't. If it's a book, it's not the same book. It doesn't have an eye. I think. In
It's
Hocus Pocus.
Easter egged in a few movies.
Yeah, it's a classic. I mean, Brooke Campbell.
That opening of it's pretty cool. with, like,
Bruce
the,
Campbell. Bruce Campbell
car.
is the what?
sick. The car opening.
Oh yeah.
Where he's just driving into the woods.
Yeah. The cool thing about Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 is if you watch them back to back without anyone explaining it to you, it seems like a mistake. It seems like someone accidentally made the same movie twice. because there's about a 50% overlap in the events of the first movie into
Yeah.
the events of the second movie. They actually recap the entire first movie, and they just all the events that happened in the first movie happen again in the second movie more quickly, and then the second half of Evil Dead 2 is new things. So it's really weird. They completely recap the whole movie for some reason.
Doesn't
Well, I
Armin?
I've never seen a movie do that
Evil
before.
Dead was just like a really low budget film they've shot.
Yeah, and they were
out
like,
in the
we could do
woods.
this better, and then
Yeah.
they tried to. The blood. Oh my god.
It's
The
been a
blood
while.
coming out of the walls, the blood coming down from the holes in the ceilings and the walls. Those effects, they're all practical, and it's just camera tricks. Like they turned the camera sideways, they built a copy of the house sideways, and they pour the blood through the cracks in the wall. It's so good. The thing with the woman in the basement, great practical effects. The hag or whatever it is, the witch.
Fact.
Such a good movie. Top 2 movies for me. What's your number 2?
We've already said it, so we can move on. I'll save my number 2 for number 1 now.
Is it The Witch?
Yeah, well, which is number 1, but number 1, number 2 are very close together.
Oh, so you'll put 2
Okay.
as your number 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. What was your number 1? Ethan, this is a big deal. What was your number 1? I mean,
So-
No. We got to do honorable mentions.
I don't have any. Do you have
Okay.
any honorable
I have a
mentions?
bunch.
I was just didn't even make that list.
I have a bunch.
What's your honorable mentions then?
My honorable mentions before we get to number 1s were The Sixth Sense. You can find that on Netflix. Saw.
dead people.
What
Yep.
the fuck? Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Fuck.
No, that's actually not the spoiler.
Oh, that's true.
That's not the spoiler.
I'll
that's
save- I'll save
that's
that.
in the premise actually.
Yeah.
Then
Fuck you.
my also we have Saw, which you can find on Hulu. I think a bunch of the Saw movies are on Hulu.
I think James Wan directed that as well.
Probably.
I think he directed the first
Which
one.
one?
The first one.
A Quiet Place, which is on Amazon and Hulu.
Premise. The more you think about it, the worse it gets.
It's not that good, but I put
It's
it on
not.
here because it fits the theme.
Got a ballsy kill in the beginning though. Nice ballsy kill to start the movie off.
True.
Haven't seen it.
2 of them that are kind of cult classic. Apollo 18, which is
Oh,
a
that's-
horror
that's a
movie.
good one.
A horror movie set in the Apollo program.
There's a reason why we didn't go back to the moon.
There's a reason why we didn't go back to the moon. It's a horror movie set during the Apollo program. There was a secret final mission called Apollo 18. They went to the moon, and there are moon alien spiders that drag one of the astronauts into a crater and infest the spacesuit of the second and get it all up in the lunar lander.
Spoilers.
It's really creepy and fucking awesome, and you should watch it.
We never
um,
went to the moon.
Then the
Hollywood did it.
other cult classic honorable mention is the Philadelphia Experiment.
Oh my god, here we go again.
It's so good. I
Here
love
we
it.
go.
I know we talked about it.
Oh,
We
I
talked
wanna-
about putting it in my conspiracy theory section.
Here we go.
And I fucking love the Philadelphia Experiment as a conspiracy theory. So this movie gets an honorable mention just because I love the theory. Not saying anything about the movie itself, but the theory that spawned it.
What is it on?
The Philadelphia. Oh, it's on Amazon.
All right, I'll check it out. Sounds interesting.
Do you know what the concept is?
Oh my god, here we go.
I just like it. I just love it's my favorite conspiracy theory. So the conspiracy theory says that there was a battleship that the U.S. military tried to do science experiments on, Nikola Tesla style. They put this electrical generator majigger rig on this battleship, full-size battleship, with a full crew on it, and they turn it on, and the entire they tried to make it invisible.
Disappears, right?
And they were trying to make it invisible with electric fields. But they created such a strong electric field that some mystic shit happens and it tears a hole in space-time or whatever. The entire ship disappeared. Not invisible, disappeared. And then it
Right.
reappeared like a couple days later in the same spot, and half of the deck was fused with the hull.
I have actually heard of this before.
And it's a conspiracy theory. It's an urban legend. Never even really happened, but they made a movie about it, and it's really cool. You can find that on Amazon. Also, the classic honorable mentions that are not movies but are definitely worth watching, regardless, are Haunting of Hill House, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, American Horror Story, and Stranger Things. Those are all incredibly worth your time if you're on Netflix and want to watch something horror-esque. Do you have any honorable mentions, Ethan?
The Lincoln Lawyer.
All right, what's your number 1?
Nice.
Limitless with Bradley Cooper.
Is it really?
All right,
that's your honor- that's
that's
your
my other
honorable,
honorable
okay.
mention. All right, so my number 1 is a movie I didn't actually see that I slept on.
Oh my
Quite a bit.
goodness. Oh my goodness. It's probably number 1
It's about
as well.
a crime novelist who moves in to a house with his family. But unbeknownst to his wife, the house is a crime scene.
This sounds like
Is this House?
Nope.
What year does this come out?
I think this is 2012. 2012.
He moves into a house that's a crime
a
scene.
crime novelist who moves into the house. It's a crime scene.
That he's writing a novel about.
Does he know that before he moves in?
Yes, he does it on purpose.
Oh, does he tell his family?
No, and his
Oh,
wife asked him in the beginning, "Oh, did you move us next to a crime scene house again?" And he goes, "No."
Who's the lead actor of this film?
Ethan Hawke.
Why can't I
on
think of
you.
it? Ethan Hawke. I don't know. I feel like once I see it, you're interested. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
The movie that I'm talking about is Sinister.
Oh,
I never saw
I didn't
it.
know the
Sorry.
plot of that movie. No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's really good. I would highly recommend it. So basically, like I was saying, the plot is that he moves into a house that's also a crime scene, and then he basically finds upstairs these videotapes, like a real film, like Super 8 film, and he starts watching
Ooh.
them, and they're basically just different murders that this serial killer
This
has.
is sounding very sinister.
Where can you
Uh,
find this?
This is on Amazon.
Nice.
Amazon. And
Who directs?
Scott Dickerson directs.
Oh.
Ethan Hawke is the main role. Most of the rest of the cast is all of like no names, except for James Ransom. He was in Generation Kill. If you ever saw that series on Amazon, very good. HBO is also has it on there.
Why the fuck are there charms in my Humvee?
No charms and Humvees ever.
Bad luck.
Bad luck.
All right, cool.
So yeah, that's. I really like the way they filmed a lot of like the Super 8 shots and add music in and everything.
Ooh.
Really good. Liked
The
it.
spooks.
It was scary. I don't. It wasn't that scary, but it was good. A lot of psychological stuff
Spooky.
going on. I like that.
Fun.
Fun.
Some gore too. So yeah.
Your number
it helps.
one is Sinister.
Cool.
Fact.
For my number one, we're going with my all-time favorite scary movie of all time.
Oh my god.
Just said all time twice.
Oh my god.
It is set in a quiet town, and where there's a murder of a young woman
Scream.
and her boyfriend.
Twin Peaks.
Scream.
It's Scream. Yeah, it's Scream.
Oh, sorry.
Scream.
I thought it was Twin
Why?
Peaks.
Why you got to do me like this, Vinny?
Because it was so obvious. You said a small town murder.
Small town murder.
It's your number one favorite horror movie. You're 25 or something. So that means 1997. You probably
Yep.
was around.
It
when you saw
1996.
Oh, six.
Scream 1, 1996, directed by Wes Craven, the best horror movie director in the history of horror movies. Okay,
Challenge.
Challenge accepted.
He is the best director.
Also dead.
He's also dead, which is the most spooky. Okay, no horror director is spookier than actually being dead.
Oh shit.
Wow. Nothing spookier than actual
Yeah,
death. Am I
nothing
right?
spookier than being actually dead. Wes Craven, tour de force for all three of these movies. They weren't the only movies that he directed, but they were his pièce de résistance. Scream 1, 2, and 3 star Neve Campbell.
Neve Campbell.
Neve Campbell.
Nev?
Campbell.
Whatever.
Nev
Neve
Campbell.
Campbell.
Nev Campbell.
Oh, Neve Campbell, host of Catfish.
Sure. Neve
Oh, I
Campbell.
love that show.
Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox of Friends fame, and David Arquette of nothing else.
You forgot
Jamie
about
Kennedy.
Drew Barrymore.
Jamie Kennedy,
Drew
Drew Barrymore.
Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore's in it for 1 minute because
Rose
she dies.
McGowan.
Spoiler.
Rose McGowan.
Rose
Skeet
McGowan.
Ulrich.
Yeah. Liev Schreiber.
Liev Schreiber.
Liev
Cotton.
Yeah. Cotton Weary. Fucking Cotton Weary. I love Gail Weathers. I love Cotton Weary. I love Dewey.
What about? Why? You didn't
I
pick,
love Sydney.
You didn't pick Scream 4.
No, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Scream the TV series.
Scream 4 comes out 2011. The MTV TV series of Scream, produced by MTV. It's on Netflix. You can see them all.
I want my MTV.
I want my MTV.
I want my MTV.
It has
The song.
yes, yeah, we know the
Dire
the
Straits.
movie. I know.
Money.
Yes,
Oh, I love Dire Straits.
I know. I'm not young. Scream. The
I
reason
am.
why I just want to talk a little bit about the reason why I love these movies. Wes Craven takes such a unique approach at directing horror movies. He has this way of putting humor in the movies that's very tongue-in-cheek. He subverts expectations, plays with tropes, and makes you question what he's going to do next. And it's brilliant. No other director directs this way. I've never seen anything like any of his movies in any other movie I've seen. And I think he was honestly one of the greatest directors of all time. I'm a big Wes.
I'll give him like
Wes
a
Craven.
6 out of
I'm a
10.
big Wes Craven fan.
I agree, Ethan. I agree.
There's a lot of
Thank
trivia
you.
that could change your mind. Maybe, for instance, the ending of Scream 3 was leaked and widely published on the internet. So they actually reshot half of the movie, or a significant portion of the movie, to change who the killer was, and then make a joke about it being the original killer in the movie. Because it leaked about who the killer was. So they actually make a big whole subplot joke about it being that person, and then surprise everybody by actually literally rewriting the script, refilming a bunch of stuff, and changing who the killer was.
Quentin
just to
Tarantino
fuck
did
with
the
You know,
same
I feel
thing.
bad. You know, who I feel bad for the most in those movies. Fucking Cotton. He got fucked over.
Cotton got raw deal.
Raw dog.
Cotton Eye
He got
Joe?
raw dogged.
He got
He
fucked.
got such a raw deal in those
Fuck,
movies.
man.
But he gets his comeuppance.
yeah, but then he just fucking dies.
Yeah, but he gets his comeuppance before he
Spoiler
dies.
alert.
Oh, fuck, it came out 20 years ago.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, hey, look, it's even bigger of a spoiler to say that he wasn't actually the killer in the first
Whatever.
movie. But whatever, you know,
Scream.
he's proven innocent. Yeah, and also it spawned all of the Scary Movie spin-offs.
Yep.
Those not that funny spin-off movies from the producers, from the same people who brought you Disaster Movie, whatever the one with 300 was.
Shit.
Yeah, they're all bad.
These like porn parody movies, or
No, they're
Oh,
just
okay.
comedy.
Just wondering.
They're just comedy rip-off movies. They make digs at like Britney Spears 20 years after the fact.
They just attack like pop culture shit. at the
It's
moment.
dumb.
It's stupid.
It's
Britney shaved her head on purpose.
They make
No one can tell me
Transformers
different.
breakdance in Sparta during the setting of 300 for no reason. Those are bad movies. Move on.
Sounds like my kind of movie.
Yeah, you should. You should watch a Scary Movie and Disaster Movie and whatever the other ones are. What's the guy from Naked Gun?
Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen is in those movies.
Yeah,
I
but
really
that was
fell
on
off
like
the track.
Leslie Nielsen.
That was like the
he
end
really
of his, that
sold
was like
out.
the end of his life though, dude. He was like
He sold out
he was
so
like-
hard.
I need something for my kids.
Yeah.
yeah.
He must have
now he's
wasted
dead.
it all away.
Now he's dead.
Really?
Don't
When did he
worry.
die?
Rip.
Dead in 2010.
Rip.
My number one. I can't believe you guys didn't have my number one on there. It's such a scary movie. It's so fucking good.
I'm
Give
not,
us- give us the
I'm
hint,
not
give us a
horror
hint.
movie person.
I'll read you the synopsis. I don't think it's. After the family matriarch passes away, a grieving
Oh.
family is haunted by tragic and disturbing occurrences and begin to unravel dark secrets.
See, I had this on here and then I replaced it with Trolls 2.
How the fuck are you fucking kidding me?
Hereditary,
Dude,
yeah.
It's
Hereditary.
So, it's
I
so
haven't
good.
seen it
yeah.
yet.
So Hereditary is a fucking amazing movie.
It's really good.
Have you
Troll-
seen Midsommar yet?
No, my
Midsummer
father
is
loved
his
it,
second
but-
film that he directed.
I heard it's really good.
It's so fucking good. I gotta watch the director's cut.
I gotta
still.
watch Midsummer. I gotta watch Hereditary. Those are my
Hereditary is really creepy though. I don't know if you don't like it. It's really
They're on my list.
creepy.
I like creepy.
It's really creepy.
The spookier, the better.
There's some body horror in it too.
How spooky? I need spooky.
It's like a 9. If you have a good
Oh,
TV,
have you ever
if you
seen,
have a,
What's a 10 out of 10 for you on
I
spooky?
don't know fucking know.
Give me the 10 out of 10
I don't know.
scariest
I
movie you've
can't-
ever seen.
I don't know off the top of my head. What's the scariest movie
I
I've
want.
ever
I want to know. Regardless
I'll
of
have to
the.
think about that.
Yeah. Regardless of the streaming platform. I want to know that for your
Movies
for your
don't
last week.
really fucking like scare me though. I've been watching horror movies since I was like 5 years old.
Give me.
I'm
I
kinda
want you to think
desensitized.
hard about it, and I want to know
Okay.
for next week on your last week.
Okay.
You know.
But
how your
Hereditary
week
is
was.
really good. Make sure when you watch, you have a good TV because there's stuff you see in the background that you kind of have to catch. If your TV's not good, you're not going to see it. So you have
You mean the
good
stuff in the
TV.
background or the
So
stuff on the TV?
You're telling me to go buy a new TV?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna buy a 4K TV.
you should.
You can get them for like
there's
300
things like
bucks.
OLED?
as we're talking
You
like
can get 'em for
the
400 bucks.
corpses in the background and stuff like of the Haunted of Hill House, kind of
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff. So you have to
Yeah.
actually check it. It's so good.
All right, I'll take a look.
Let me read this stuff on it. Came out in 2018. 89% based on 350 reviews. Stars Alex Wolff, Gabrielle Byrne, Toni Collette, and Millie Shapiro. Directed by Ari Aster, whose most recent one is Midsommar. Distributed by A24, a fantastic film company. And it's available on Amazon Prime.
So I got 2 honorable mentions I
That's
forgot
the noise
about.
in the movie. It's really fucking good.
Have you ever seen VHS
Yes, I love VHS.
on Netflix? Really good.
It's not on anymore.
Oh, it went off?
Yeah.
Rip.
I'll have to edit this
And
out, I
VHS
guess.
too.
Well,
No, those are very good movies.
and then It Follows. Have you ever seen that?
I fucking love It
I don't know
Follows.
if
I don't. It's not on
Yeah.
anything, but it is a very fucking
That's
good
the
really
movie.
good.
STD one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sexually transmitted
Yeah.
ghost.
Yeah, sexually transmitted
Really
demon.
good movie. Those are my 2 honorable
STD,
mentions.
sexually transmitted demon.
I was really upset when I was doing this list that a lot of David Lynch shit's not on streaming on those 3 services.
It Follows
Yeah.
could have been solved by a Reddit thread.
Yeah.
It Follows. It could have been solved by a Reddit thread.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, who's flying to Brisbane? I'm gonna fuck you when you get there.
Fact.
That ghost is gonna swim across the ocean.
I'd do it.
And then someone else travels from Brisbane to London or whatever, and then that ghost is going to swim across the ocean again.
I would do it.
I'm trying to think about the horror movies now.
It could have been solved by a Reddit thread. Horror movies, yeah, give me a list of horror
I
movies that
can't-
could have been solved by a Reddit thread.
Oh, I can't think of what the scariest one is. I can't think of anything.
The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, well, not really
not
the Sixth.
scary,
Yeah, maybe the
though.
Sixth Sense if you had some like one
I
of those
mean-
private investigator Reddit threads.
I see dead people.
All right,
Or,
close your
uh,
fucking eyes then. Shit.
I don't want to. It's too scary.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Could
can't
have
solve
been
it with a Reddit
solved.
thread?
Yeah, it could. You could have been solved by a
Have you
Reddit
ever seen
thread.
They invade you in your
Crazies?
sleep. Which the remake or the original?
Sorry, not that one. The other one.
remake.
The one that I was thinking.
Timothy
With the
Oliphant.
sunglasses.
Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
pretty good. I like.
Yeah, I
them
almost had Night of the Living Dead on my list.
I
but-
feel like
Yeah.
I feel like Saw could have been solved by a Reddit thread if they had Reddit on their phones. How do I get out of this manacles? People on Reddit don't respond quick enough for that, actually.
Nope.
Either way, Saw, if they had enough time, they could solve that shit with a Reddit thread. Probably The Conjuring. Have you tried turning it off now?
Ghosts aren't real.
Why don't you just leave the house?
Yeah.
Burn it down. Stop buying shithole antique houses. Buy
Why don't
new
you-
construction.
Why don't you just research your
You
property?
need to watch Haunting of Hill House if you haven't seen it.
I know. I need to.
It's like
It's
Pet
so
Cemetery.
fucking good. It's so fucking good.
I'm behind on my shows right now.
Watch
So
Haunting
am
of
I.
Hill House first thing you can. The next thing you got to watch this month is Haunting of Hill House.
All right, it's on my list.
It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Season 2's coming out.
You really got to watch it. It's the best show ever.
Special.
It's up there with Chernobyl.
Whoa. The best show ever? I don't know. I think Mad Men takes the cake for me.
Yeah, I think so too.
All
I
right.
fucking love Mad Men.
All right.
my
On that
favorite.
note, I've been Grayson.
I've been Vinnied.
My name's Ethan.
Thanks.
Until next time when we do our next list. Don't know what that's gonna be yet, but we'll figure it out.
We'll
Bye.
find out.
Turn this off.
If you can dream it, you can do it.
Life's what you make of it.